Hey guys, today I have a class for you that's going to work a lot on thoracic rotation. So if you're a surfer or a paddler, it's going to be really beneficial and feel really nice. Even if you're not a surfer or paddler, so much of our day and our time I feel like is spent maybe sitting, different motion obviously, sitting, but kind of rounded. So anything to kind of open up across the chest, any sort of twisting, feels really nice. So let's go ahead and get started. On our mats, we'll come to a child's pose. So bring big toes together, knees are wide. You can reach the arms out in front of you or maybe down by your side. We'll just take a moment to begin drawing our attention inward, away from any distractions around us. And just dropping into the breath, meaning, starting to focus there, focusing our attention on the breath, on our inhales and exhales, and how that air moves into and out of our bodies. Now, if your hands went anywhere else, go ahead and bring them out in front of you, but coming up to hands and knees. Have the hips over the knees, the toes will be untucked. We'll find puppy dog pose. So we're going to walk forward with the upper body. Hips are going to stay high. Chest is going to melt down towards your mat. Forehead could come to the mat, maybe the chin, maybe the chest, depending on your flexibility level. But you want to be able to breathe here, and you want to be comfortable. We'll be here for a while. So continuing to breathe. And now while we're here, let's just walk our fingertips in just a teeny bit towards ourselves so we can kind of rise up a little bit in this puppy dog pose. Then we're going to take the right arm and we're going to slide it under the left, coming onto that right shoulder, right side of the forehead comes onto the mat. Then really reaching forward with that left arm. Finding this twist. Now, as we go through this class and are experiencing a lot of these twists, you'll maybe notice that it is a little bit more difficult to take a nice big inhale when you're twisted. The nice thing is it's really easy to exhale. So if we can focus our attention on taking a nice big deep inhale, the exhale will come really nice and easily and be like very soothing to our nervous system. So just something to keep in mind as we're moving through class. Then let's slowly, again, walk the fingertips of the left hand back so we can come up, reach both arms out, and then the left arm is going to slide under the right, coming onto the left side of the head. Really remembering to breathe. One more big inhale here. Exhale, slowly release, coming back to center. And then we're going to walk our hands in, coming to hands and knees. Getting those shoulders over the wrists, keeping the hips over the knees. And from here, we're going to do a couple cat-cows, moving our spine, warming our spine up. So inhale, belly is going to hammock, tailbone's going to slope up towards the sky. chest pulls through. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, belly hammocks, pulling the chest through, maybe finding a slight bend in the elbow to help you to feel that curl of the upper spine. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone. Now continue to move here on your own. Maybe move side to side or front to back. But just moving, feeling your body, feeling your spine. If something feels good, maybe stay there. If something feels not so good, maybe stay there too. It's all about finding where we're holding tension and stress and then working to move through it. All right, and coming into our next cat pose, so nice rounded spine. From here, let's find a neutral spine. And with the right leg, let's bring it up in between the hands, coming to a nice low lunge. Back foot, back foot slides back. Untucking, keeping the toes untucked, sliding that knee back. Laying the upper body heavy on top of the right thigh. Maybe you want to release the head and neck, release any tension that you might be holding there. And then let's go ahead and curl up that right thigh. Keeping the right hand on the right thigh, let's inhale, reach the left arm up. And then exhale, we're going to just side bend it over to the right. And then back, hands back to the mat. We'll step the right leg back, and then we'll switch sides. So left leg steps forward. Again, kind of scooting that right leg back here. And then being nice and heavy right on top of the left thigh. Continuing to watch your breath. And then let's go ahead and walk up the left thigh. Left hand stays on the leg. Right arm, we'll inhale it up. And exhale, side bend it over towards the left. So really think of pressing that right leg down as you're side bending over towards the left. And then hands back to the mat. We'll step the left leg back to meet the right. And let's make our way onto our belly. Bring our right arm out like a T, so straight out of the shoulder, palm faces down. The left hand is under the left shoulder. We're going to bend the left knee. If you want, you can point the toe. I like to. And we're going to lay the right side of our head onto the mat. And we're going to press ourselves and twist. Twist the lower body over towards the right. One more breath in the pose. Coming back to center. We'll switch sides, so left arm goes out like a T. Right hand's under the right shoulder, bending the right knee. Twisting open towards the left. One last breath here, and then we'll come back to center. From here, let's go ahead and make our way to hands and knees. And then we're going to make our way to down dog. Coming to down dog, our first one of class. Feel free to move around in it. You can move the hips side to side, or maybe you want to dip one heel on the other. Maybe coming up on the toes. Just doing what your body needs. Or holding just very nice and still. From down dog, let's take a look between the fingertips. We're going to step the right foot up in between the hands. Back foot stays on toes, making sure we're not on a balance beam. And we'll inhale, we'll rise up for crescent. Ooh. And from here, we're going to twist it open towards the right. Right arm reaches back, left arm forward. And then we'll flip it open for warrior two. Back foot spins flat, arms are long and strong. Hands windmill to the mat. Let's set the back knee down, release the toes, and we're gonna shift the hips back, coming to this half front split. So you can point or flex the toes. I say let's point them today. Get a little bit of the stretch here along the bottom part of the IT band and our shin. Now keeping the legs, let's walk the upper body over onto the right side. Feeling a nice stretch all along the IT band, all the way down to the ankle. If it's too much, feel free to back it off, or even just come back to the standard half front split. And then coming back to half front split. Let's plant the palms. We'll tuck the back toe, step the right foot back to meet the left, coming to plank. And we'll hold here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower nice and slow. Inhale, find your cobra. And then exhale, press back to downward facing dog. And then from our down dog, let's look between the hands. Exhale, we'll step the left foot in between, and inhale, rise up for crescent. We're going to spin it open to the left. The left arm reaches back, right arm forward, really pressing with that back right heel towards the back of the room. And we'll spin it open, finding warrior two. Back foot's flat, arms are long and strong. Windmill the hands to the mat, setting the back knee down, releasing the toe, and we'll shift the hips back for half front split. And then from here, we're gonna walk once more, the hands on the left side of the body this time, to get that nice stretch along that left IT band. Coming back to the center, let's shift it forward. Plant the palms, tuck the back toe, step back to plank. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower nice and slow. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, from our down dog, inhale, look forward. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Let's windmill it up for warrior two. From our warrior two, right hand's gonna come to the inside of the right foot. Left arm reaches to the sky for side angle. Think of really pressing that right knee into the right tricep. help you leverage and open the chest up. And then from here, hands come to the mat. Back foot comes onto toes. Let's plant the left hand, opening up to the right. Right arm reaches to the sky. And then hand to the mat. Step back, down dog. One more side. So inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, left foot steps between them. Back foot spins flat, coming up to warrior two. And then left hand's going to come on the inside of the left foot. Think of pressing that tricep into the knee, helping with the leverage. Right arm reaches to the sky. Still breathing in your twist. Hands to the mat. Pivoting that back foot back onto the toes. Then right hand onto the mat. We're going to twist it open to the left. Trying to stack that left arm right on top of the right. Left hand comes back to the mat. We'll step back for down dog. And for good measure, we'll do one more vinyasa. So go ahead and shift forward to plank. Lower nice and slow. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then from here, we'll set the knees down, making our way onto our backs. Hugging the knees into the chest. Maybe rocking a little side to side, massaging out the low back. Any tension that might be being held there. And then keeping hold of the right knee, let the left leg go to the mat. Right arm comes out like a T. We'll twist the lower body over to the left. Working to keep that right shoulder on the mat. Remembering the goal is not to have the leg meet the mat. It's more to just get that nice, good, feel-good twist. One more breath. On your exhale, coming back through center, hugging both knees in. Again, maybe finding that little rock side to side. And then keeping hold of the left leg, right leg goes nice and long. Left arm out towards the left, and we'll twist it over to the right. Last breath here, coming back through center. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself one last squeeze, maybe lifting the chest and shoulders up, making a really tight little ball. Just kind of finding tension in every portion of your body. Inhale and then exhale, release everything nice and wide. Arms and legs go heavy to the mat, palms can face up. Maybe close your eyes here just for a few moments. You can release your attention from your breath, letting it occur naturally. And then nice and slowly you can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, just making some small movements with your body. And then we'll make our way slowly to one side. Pausing for just a moment, kind of getting your bearings, if you will. And then nice and slow, when you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll just close class with a little bit of gratitude for showing up for ourselves and also just for the ability of our bodies to move. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope that you feel so much better than when you first started. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. I did that really fast.